Hey guys, this little quick video I want to make today. Everybody was showing off like everything they had on their 3DS, and I wanted to do a little thing for mine because, as you know, I play some 3DS games on the channel. Specifically, right now was Fire Emblem, but it's kind of going away from that right now. Uh, with this 3DS, I have a little bit about it. I picked it up at a game store that was like not too far from me. I got it for, I believe it was like 210, which was kind of on the high, not really on the high side, because like a new 3ds XL, but a little bit more than I would wanted to pay for it. And I also sent it in to get modded 3dscapture.com with I forgot the guy's name, goodness, with Loopy. Yeah, that's his name, Loopy. And I sent it to him. He was like, I think I forgot I forgot what state it is, but it's like 16 hours from me. Sent it in to him about like a little week and a half later, got it back. Now I have a capture card on it. That's how I, you seeing this now, I had a capture card. But before, I used to use this program, the NTR custom firmware. That's what everybody basically used to stream wirelessly, but I kind of didn't like the quality of it. Really, it was more of just sometimes get pixelated, especially like Pokemon. It kind of looks terrible to do. So I was like, I always wanted to do this. Well, since I was like 12, I was like both 3Ss, and I had saw people like playing games with a capture card, but of course, 12-year-old can't really afford that. So I believe back then I did also do the NTR custom firmware route when the new 3DS came out. I had a Japanese import one, and I think I did it, but then ended up bricking it because I was 12, but I'm brick now. And that's just like 3 tab on the side and whatnot. But some games I have on here is Pokemon Crystal. That's my favorite generation, Gen 2. So of course I have that on here. Super Mystery Dungeon, a game I wanted to always play, and I really didn't have a chance to, because by the time this game came out, I was like in, I think, 11th or 12th grade, so I really didn't care too much. So I got back into it. Pokemon Access is the first Pokemon game I ever really got into. This Gen 6 is probably what got me into liking Pokemon nowadays. And Pokemon Y. This is actually a ROM hack of it called Neo Y. It's like super way harder than base Y. I'm still stuck on the first gym to this day because everybody has like a 6 stack of Pokemon, and then like EVs are like maxed out. It's a whole bunch. Ultra Moon. I never played Ultra Moon. I played regular Moon because by the time Ultra Moon came out, the Switch was already a thing. So I just kind of skipped past this one. And the reason why this one is updated because I have like a certain patch for it that removes outlines. Triforce Heroes. This is one I have. I barely got to play this when I was younger because nobody really played it. And one of my fondest memories of playing this game was, I know I got this game the day it came out, and also on that day, I think the show was called Over the Garden Wall. I think that's what it's called. That show was like showing every episode that day. I went through this whole game while watching that on Cartoon Network, which was cool, pretty cool. Link Between Worlds was my first, like the top-down 2DS sort of Zelda, whatever genre that one's called. Never beat this one. I got really far, but then I just fell off of it when I was younger. And I definitely want to come back to this game. My girlfriend knows this game front to back, so I always have help playing the game. Ocarina of Time, everybody had Ocarina of Time. Everybody knows about this one, one of the best Zelda games to this day. I beat this game multiple times. Majora's Mask, I've never beaten. It's always so hard to me for the time management thing, but I feel like nowadays that would be pretty easy to do. Alpha Sapphire, everybody likes to make Alpha, remakes. Probably the best remakes we got. Probably the best remakes we will have. We'll see what happens with Gen 5, really. This is just a program used to hack in Pokemon. I don't feel like I don't really hack in if I'm doing like certain like playthroughs. I'll just like, at most, I'll either change the gender for specific reasons, or I'll change the nature. So I gotta keep reset for my starter. And that's really about it I use this for. This Rumble World it came out, I think I was 16 when this game came out. This game was kind of weird because you had to pay for like everything, and there was a free version and a paid version. It was dumb because I was like, oh, Pokemon Rumble, I played this on the Wii. And then I played Rumble Blast too. Then this came out, and it was, I don't know why they went the pay route, but it was definitely annoying. Farm Awakening, my first ever farm game, which is probably not surprising. That's many people's first Fire Emblem game. I'm still playing. I've beaten this. I haven't beaten it personally, but I watched like the last of it. I got like really far when I was younger, but I know like the whole story for everything. Currently playing through this like on the side with on permadeath, you know, just a side thing. Fates, you already know we played Fates on the channel so many times. Shadows of Valentia. This game, I remember when it came out. It came out my last year of high school, but I think it had to be last year. I'm pretty sure it was the last. But by the time this came out, like the Switch was already a thing, so I barely played this game, and I didn't care about it. A lot of people really don't know too much about this game either. But you guys want to see this game too? I'll be more than happy to go through it. I probably won't go from the beginning, but I'll like go through from where I'm at right now. Farm Warriors, another Warriors game they came out with, like the Zelda Warriors game. But this one has like, you know, the farm aspect, like the weapon triangle and whatnot. This game, I played through all the way on the Switch version because that's miles better than this version. For 60 bucks, I paid for it when it first came out. I regret it because the game was kind of whack, honestly. But it's cool, like, see everybody together. It's kind of like the mobile game where everybody's together, whatever. Kid Icarus is probably the game I put the most hours ever into on 3DS, next to some games I'll show a little bit later that's coming up soon. Beat this game 8 times over. I had a physical copy of it, but then surprisingly I came home one day from school, my dog was like chewing on it, and I was like, oh lord. So I had that copy gone, and then I bought another copy of it physically, and then I think I lost that copy. So I just like, all right, I'm just gonna get it digitally, you know. And we played this game a lot online. It was super fun, probably one of the best online 3DS games ever. It was just brain numbing fun. Voice acting was amazing. Whole game was voiced out and everything, so they put a lot of effort into it. And I hope we get like a Kid Icarus Uprising 2 or something. Some Kid Icarus on the Switch or the next console's coming out, because this is definitely, I would love to have Kid Icarus game. This bring back the multiplayer. It would be amazing. Project Mirror DX, the Miku game. This little Miku game I played on 3DS. It had Gummy in it, which is a character that they don't talk about no more. I don't know why. I don't know if it's licensing or something, but they need to bring her back. Some songs in here that's only on 3DS too. Pretty fun game. Flipnote, we all know about Flipnote because, you know, the DSi. This 3D one, it wasn't as good, but it was okay to have. I remember when it came out, it was everybody was talking about it. It kind of like died down. But yeah, since can't use it now because then that's gone, really. Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn, you know, the Wii game port over 3DS. This came out, I think this is like one of the last 3DS games to ever come out, so it came out way late. I feel like they should have just put it on the Switch, honestly. It would have been a lot better received. Trip Deluxe, a game I put a lot of hours into. This was my first Kirby game. This was my second. My first was what was it called? Oh my goodness, the DS one. Oh my goodness, it's the DS one everybody played. It's like the remake of that NES game. Oh my goodness, I forgot the name. Superstar Ultra. Yeah, there it is, Super Ultra. That was my first one. This is my second one. The final boss game was amazing with Queen Satonia. Very good game. Planet Robot, a game I haven't beaten, but I know the ending too, of course. I hear this is like the best Kirby game next to well, I forgot the Kirby Switch game. It's behind me. What is it called? Oh my goodness. Kirby Forgotten Land. Here we go. Yeah, next, this is probably the best Kirby game we had since then, until Forgotten Land came out. Luigi Mansion, this is the first one, you know, the GameCube remake. Another game they should have put, well, not remake, I should say remake, but like a port. Another game they should have put on the Switch instead, but did it come? No, it didn't come to Switch yet. But they put in Dark Moon, so I guess.
New Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yep, New Super Mario Bros. 2, Gold Edition, just the second version of the DS game, or the sequel to the DS game, technically. But all the new Super Mario Bros. Games are the same until Wander came out. It was kind of broke that film. This was a fun game. Got to play multiplayer. I didn't get it personally because I had nobody to play it with, but multiplayer was cool. And
Super Mario 3D Land.
3D Land, one of my first 3DS games also, because I was like, I got it with the 3DS, and then, you know, I beat this game so many times. I beat this game so fast. I know where all the coins are just by muscle memory. And, you know, fun game, full fun 3D game. Dream Team, I got this game alongside with the Mario Luigi Dream Team 3DS, where the year Luigi thing that happened. My dad got that 3DS for me, and it came this game pre-installed, and so I played this game a lot. Never beat it, but I know the ending. That's a trend of a lot of games. I never beat, like, all right, you know what, I just look at the ending. Paper Jam, this came out, it wasn't close to the Switch. No, it wasn't close to Switch at all. I remember that came out. This was people didn't really like this game too much. I thought it was a pretty good game, honestly. Then there's the remakes for Superstar Saga. Never got through this game either, but definitely want to. But I know like all about Superstar Saga from the Game Boy games, and this game everybody did not like. And after me playing through it, I could see why. I definitely prefer the DS version over the 3DS version. And if anybody wants to play through this game, play DS version, or want to see me play through the game, I'll play through DS version. That's cool. I'll do that any day. This game everybody hates, but I love it, honestly. This was my first Paper Mario game. I never played Thousand Year Door, still haven't to this day. Probably get the remake when it's coming out. I forgot. I know it comes out this year. I don't know when. I don't know if we got a release date yet. But yeah, I'm definitely playing through this game. No, not Stack. This game. Playing through Thousand Year Door to come out. Yeah, everybody hates this game, and I think it deserves a bit more. It's nowhere near the quality I've seen with Thousand Year Door. Don't get me wrong, but doesn't mean you should like right out hate the game. But you know, everybody has their own opinion. This game, Monster Hunter 3, I put about 2,000 hours into when I was like in high school. I don't know, I was in middle school. This game first came out, I was in middle school. I put so many hours in this game, my grades kind of went down because of that. But you know, that was just middle school me. I'm not smart now, I promise. Yeah, I had this game with like a friend back in middle school. We always played together. This was my first ever Monster Hunter game. Because I remember I got introduced to this game when I was grounded one time. Then I got my 3DS back after I was done being grounded. I think I was grounded for like 6 months, and that was the longest I've been grounded before. And then I went on the eShop to look at some demos, so I got my 3DS back, and this was on there for a demo. You got to fight, I think there was a Longambi, and then the Plesioth, which the Plesioth fight I could never beat, and a lot of people couldn't beat. There was a whole speedrun category for that demo fight. It was really cool. I got the full game with 3DS first. I was like, oh, there's online play. And then turns out you couldn't play the game online without the Wii U. It was dumb. So I got the Wii U version as well, and like did a little transfer tool, transfer back and forth from Wii U, 3DS, blah blah blah, and play online. This game was very fun. It got me to the Monster Hunter franchise. But this game I put about 3,000 hours into. This game came out when I was in high school. I believe like 9th grade high school. This came out, and then it had online on 3DS version by default. So I was like, okay, bet, even better. I don't gotta get the daggone Wii U out. played this game all the way through. I 100%ed this game alongside with the 3DS version of Monster Hunter 3. 100% that game, 100% this game too, and it was they had a vertical traversal. Had you the insect glaive, you could just jump on monsters, you could ride monsters on the back. But back then, you couldn't have your partners hit the monster while you was on their back, so that was, you know, the default. But now that changed. Now Monster Hunter games where it kind of helps the more people hit them while you're on their back. Double cross. This is like the Japanese only version of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, and this version had like the G rank and everything. I have this with the English patch and everything. Pretty good game. Didn't play this as much because this was like sort of way later, because this came out. I had Generations Ultimate on Switch. Whatever the Generations Ultimate version was called, like whatever the sequel to it with G rank in it, this was in Japan only, and they said they weren't gonna put this game in the States. And then all of a sudden we got the Switch version, so I have that version as well. That's a lot of money on Monster Hunter. Mario Kart 7, you know, Mario Kart. I already know Mario Kart 7. I have the mod for it too, so I can play like the edited stages, characters, whatever. Liberation Maiden. This is a game not many people know about. The only reason I know about it is because back when I lived in like my old apartment back in middle school, my friend had this game, and I don't know what this was. He let me borrow 3DS and play it for a bit while he like was, I think, grounded. I think he was grounded. He let me hold 3DS to play his game. Really good. Like, it's, I don't know what game to compare it to. I wouldn't say Galaga, but it's that genre game, like the little top-down shooter sort of thing. I believe there's some 3D parts as well with the mech. Really cool games about like the president taking on some different country. Like you actually play as the president. It was weird. Harmony Night. I think this was my first ever eShop game I bought. Maybe second to the one that's next. This was made by Game Freak, a little rhythm game. He plays like Harmo, this guy that's trying to save the world from like this thing called Noise. I think it's called Noise. I've got other call. I might be mixing up with like the World's End With You Noise, but it's pretty cool. Like little rhythm game that you play. It's really fun. I suggest a lot of people try it out. You got 3DS. Really fun game. I believe it was either Harmony Night or this that was my first ever like eShop downloaded game. This game is like just, you know, samurai going around the town and different places. If I recall, that's how it was, like a little action game. 3 action games, pretty fun. This game I know nothing about. The only reason I have it is because my girlfriend was really into it. We shared her Wii, and I didn't know there was like a 3DS version or port or I never really played it. I don't know. But it's like one of those like House of the Dead sort of things, but with like anime. I don't know. I'll if you want me to play that, let me know. I'll play through it, see how it is. Wishing Hero, another like eShop game I really liked. I believe I saw it because it was a demo of it. It's pretty basic, like mobile as a game. You play as a witch and a hero. The witch has like a curse on her, so she's made out of stone, so he only sits in the middle of the stage. You have to like protect her the whole time by hitting the enemies and whatnot, and get to Medusa to undo the curse. This is the sequel, Witch and Hero, the second version. Obviously, you're not playing as the same guys, but you're playing as like people that like want to follow in their footsteps. The same witch, the same hero, because the people you played in the previous game, they like got defeated or something after a while. Then you try to go rescue them. For Witch Hero 3, have not gotten to this one yet, but from the looks of it, it's like you're playing as all 4 of them, which would be kind of cool. Well, we'll see how that goes. Tomodachi Life is a game I kind of wanted to play on stream a lot, just to make my viewers, the island people, just do dumb stuff with it. If you want to see me play this game, comment down below. Sushi. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this game, kind of like, I wouldn't say like Bejeweled. It's like a little matching game with the sushi. Pretty good storylines. Like the world is like without sushi, they have like other food, but like it doesn't taste good to them or something. And sushi's only food that tastes good. So like you're trying to like free the world for sushi or something. It's a weird story. It's also on Switch, so cool game. Check it out. You could probably go on Switch for like $8. You find it physically. Dream Drop Distance, my second ever Kingdom Hearts game, which is terrible because timeline wise, this should not be your second game. It should be far from it. It should be like your second to last game you play, really. But I love this game. Put a lot of hours into it. Got it for my 12th birthday. My dad got it for me. I remember he dropped off at my house because whatever, parents separated, don't matter. He dropped it off for me. Played it on like the base model 3DS. It was really fun. Swap note, barely used this. I just drew with it, honestly. I know you like sending notes to people, but I didn't have any real people do that. Rhythm Heaven, Rhythm Heaven, good game. This one's not as good as the Wii one, but it's still pretty good to have like a Rhythm Heaven game on the go. I do prefer the Wii one. Stream Buzen, I might be saying it wrong, Buzen Ken, whatever. This was kind of like the game that was before Fighters for me, because I was like, they definitely did a 2D fighting game before, and I was like, what? I never knew what the game was, and then there was this one. If you like fighters, it's like a little cool little side game to check out. It's not as in depth like the combos or whatever, but it's like, I feel like it had inspiration from it. Pretendo, we already didn't know about Pretendo, did a video on that. That's how you play your games online nowadays for 3DS. I definitely check about my video I did on that. Moonlight, not Moonlight, oh my goodness, Twilight menu, not Moonlight. This is where all my DS games are. You know, I don't got too much in there, but stuff like Mario Kart and then New Super Mario Bros, but nothing very much in there. Swap Doodle, I think this was more meant to be like this, the genre for the swap note. I never really touched it. Not honest with you, I didn't know the character on the left for it, because you know she's like a meme, not like a meme, but like a staple character back when 3DS was a thing. Dragon Quest 8, Dragon Quest. I played the game a little bit, haven't beaten it, haven't really got my feet wet into it, but it's a good little 3DS game, Dragon Quest 3DS game to play. Speaking of that, I don't know the number for this game, but I haven't played this game at all. I'd be like to play it on stream. You guys want to see it, let me know. Know nothing about this game. This game I know everything about. On the other hand, this is I would say it's my comfort game, to be honest with you. I know this game front to back, all the endings, how the different endings, all the items in the location. You could quiz me on it and I'll ace the quiz, I promise. Okay, Story is such a phenomenal game. I have it on 3DS, have it on Epic Game Store, I have it on Switch, I had it on Wii. I had it like on every console that had. If a console has Cave Story on it, I'll go out my way to buy it and not even touch it because I already beat it. But if I wanted to, I'll just pick up Cave Story one day. I have it all the time with me. This is they're basically the same game, but it's like had like a 3D sort of mode to it. Like everything was like in 3D. I'm playing through the 3D version. Honestly, don't like it because like your hitbox is so weird because like everything's like tilted to the side and it's weird. But a lot of the people had this for their case or experience because it came out physically, and if you like Cave Story, I'll check it out too. I'm checking out now. It's not the worst thing. It's like a cool way to see how the game looks in 3D. It's like a whole new sort of look. Crash mode. I'll start with push mode. That was the first one. Nice little puzzle game. You pull out blocks to get to the top of like a certain stage. Crash mode, I haven't played this one yet, but I'm pretty sure it's like maybe you crash, you break blocks. I don't know. Let's start here. Why is it not in order? Okay, Project X Zone is like a whole like, what was it? All the Capcom properties like crossed over. It's a lot of characters I don't even know, but it's like a cool little like. It plays like Fire Emblem, but instead of like watching them like swing at each other, you have to put certain inputs in, like D-pad right, left, A, B, something like that. It's like time the hits is really cool. Project X Zone 2, never played that one. But I know it has who's oh my god, Chrome Lucina's in this one. So that was kind of cool to see farm characters in like a farm kind of ass game. I hate Mega Man, but I always try to beat one Mega Man game. I have yet to beat one. I didn't even beat 11. I know everybody loves Mega Man, but I just can't do it. I don't hate it. I just can't beat it. But I always like going back to it. My favorite one's always been 5 with Proto Man. That's the one I had on 3DS. They had all the games like separate before the collection came out. Pretty cool, you know, a little nostalgia. Persona Q, a game not many people know about. It's like the Internet Odyssey games, but if you know the Persona characters were in charge of it. It's like a crossover between this one's crossover between 3 and 4. And this one is, like you can see, is 3, 4, and 5. This came out when the Switch was a thing, so nobody played this game. I had one friend in high school that played it, loved the game. I haven't played through 2. I got a little bit far in 1. They're pretty cool game. Check out like Persona and definitely like Entering Odyssey kind of gameplay. You'll love this game. Samus Return. Okay, that was like the I guess the return of Samus, because we haven't got a game from Metroid in a while. This was a really good game, and it inspired Metroid Dread. Like at least 90% of Dread is based off this game. This had visuals, obviously, like the, you know, parry. This was the first game it came into. Entering Odyssey, the Untold. Oh my god, what? I can't read it. Untold, the Millennium Girl. This is probably the game that got me into Entering Odyssey, because it was a demo on the eShop for it. I checked it out. I really liked it, so I wanted to play the full game. Haven't beaten this game either. Let me know you guys want to see this game. This game I'm down to play. Also, okay, go ahead, let it play. This game also, Ever Oasis. Please, they need to put this on Switch or something, or make an Ever Oasis 2. This game was amazing. It got so foreshadowed by the Switch. Nobody played it, and people that actually did play it can like vouch for me. Really good game. Check it out. It's like it's an adventure game that's kind of like, I wouldn't say dungeon crawler. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you just like plant like trees, have different like towns you gotta take care of, go out adventuring and whatnot. I didn't get too far in it, but it's still a pretty fun game. Dylan's Rolling Western is like it was so weird playing it, but when you get into it, you really get into it. It's like a tower defense sort of deal, but like you run around, also attack enemies as like a little armadillo. You like roll around, and like your combats feel like slash, will feel like little metal claws, or like you roll into the enemy. Like all enemies like rock dudes are like trying to eat the town's provisions every night, so you gotta go through that. Sonic Lost World. This game everybody hates. It's also a game I really like. The only reason I say that is because I'm a huge Mario fan. So this is like Mario Galaxy with Sonic. And if you think of it like that as a good game, but as a Sonic game, I can see like, yeah, this is not a really good game. 3DS version sucks. Play this Wii U version, you want to play this game. I guess the Steam version now. But yeah, this game is really good. And last is Stellar Glow. I remember playing this as a kid. Now I had the full version, had the demo of it. Demo was pretty long, kept replaying it, whatever. Really cool, like JRPG sort of game. Definitely, I see this on the list of like JRPGs to try all the time. But yeah, that's basically my whole list I got for 3DS games. If there are any games you want to see me play on the channel, let me know. I got like library, or comment on, shut up Mario, or comment on games that you want to talk about. I'll be more than happy to talk about in my experience with the game, hear your experiences with it. And yeah, if you like the video, thanks for getting this far. I know it's like a half an hour. Really appreciate it. And just look at my 3S, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. We only have like 5% of my whole viewer base subscribed, which I'm not complaining about. That's a pretty good number for the size of my channel, but you know, try and get that up. Hoping to reach 1K in the year. Yeah, thanks for sticking around. See you later.